Konbanwa minasan. The reason why I'm wearing this here is very complex. No, it's just that I made a mistake yesterday during the shooting. It was not a mistake, it was just like, well, something broke. This one here. And actually these parts, I made them after I came back from Japan. Right afterwards, because I wanted to finish the cosplay and I was really mad. 6 months without anything at all. And so I wanted to wear what I was wearing there. Yeah. In my today's special, I want to show you how these parts here, this one here for example, I chose this one here, was made. With clay and plaster and epoxy and glass fiber and putty and whatever else. And now you can actually see how my cosplay looks when this is on the back then. It's really rubbish. You can really see here, for example, there's a top part. It can be opened here. And it's of course covered by this one. And also here's the collar, which I forgot in my last video, if you noticed. And where are you? Okay, trousers. Ah, here. This, for example, I have a second part which I just put on for this one here, because when I have that piece, it goes. Wait, maybe I can show it. I think I just broke another part. It goes until here, the green thing. And then it stops, and so I have this piece here which I can just put the green cloth into, and you don't see it. That's all this thing here is for. This is from an older costume of mine. Okay, enough of the introduction, sorry for the long stuff. Yeah. I know it's going to be long and very but yeah, if you're really interested, just watch it. Hello, today I want to show you how I worked on my Loki chest part armor thingy. I made this video now for the, I don't know, sorry, for the 5th time, I don't know, because every time something went wrong. And yeah, first of all I want to tell you how it is made in the end. It's going to be made out of epoxy and glass fiber. This is here the arm piece, and this one is the chest piece made out of this thing. And yeah, first of all you need something to sculpt it onto, and then you need clay to form the model, which is easy to form with these parts here. Right now I skip a few parts because it simply takes too long. First of all you have to put enough clay onto the model so you can, yeah, it's easier to take things away instead of putting them onto it. It's easier. So just put enough onto it, you can still scrap it away later. And yeah, I just smoothed it, and then, because this is the 5th time I do this video, okay? Now I've learned. Because I have my perfect television right behind the camera, which I can't see. And I selected a fitting angle and whatever and size, and then I just threw it onto sketch paper and just put it onto it, okay? I was very lazy. Yeah, and then I just picked into it, and now I drew these pieces here. Okay, I can't get a better angle than this one. I don't have a tripod. It's standing on a chair, on a suitcase and on my jackets at the moment, and I hope my camera is not going to fall down. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is, because of course it's sculptured to the body, and when I look at it I can see how these parts are flowing. For example, this one here goes up a little bit and the rest is just going down. And oh yeah, just for you, I'm going to repeat this once more for this video here. Here, this piece, the disc is, I'm going to make it separately because it's much easier. And the next thing is, okay, I have to redraw that one. I'm not sure of how I'm going to do this part here, but this is for later later. The trousers. He has this leather piece here, and then comes there's some sort of anchor and another leather piece which is holding it. I believe it's not actually holding it, but it's in the costume, so let's do it anyway. Yeah, the next thing is, for me, is always the worst, because when you have it like this, you don't want to touch it at all. Now I'm going to start his sculpture. At the beginning I'm very, very careful all the time, and you don't have to be, but I am. And yeah, for me, very important first is that I have, I don't want to lose my line. Okay, no, I'm not going to do something harsh now. Just going to do it like that. No, come on. Okay, that was too much. Yes! I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just some sort of, you know when you are drawing, it's often that you need the first few minutes just to get into it again, and especially when you think someone is watching you, it's much, much worse. I believe I'm making a mistake. I believe that. Okay, I think I just realized something. Yes, it's going down here, yes, but it's going up here. So let's just try it. This piece here. Okay, I was a little bit too harsh, I can see it already. The good thing is I still have this one, if I make a mistake. Actually, I don't know where my line was. Okay, let's just know that I need more material here. Let's just continue with that one. If it's not working, just start somewhere else. I'm just taking it out for a moment. And here, of course, this part here, I think it's going around his trousers. And when I see it like that, I think here there's a, or let's describe it here, I think here is a leather piece coming, which is more or less holding. I'm going to note that, because that is really important, how you make this thing hold in the end. I think I'm going to put some wires into the back later and decide where to put the wires later. Yeah, I know that's not good, I just could simply epoxy them in there, but I'm sure it's gonna be wrong, so I don't care. Okay, right now I have more or less cleared a big mistake that I made. And I hope it's okay right now, because when you look at it, it should fit much better than before. Yeah, and this is it more or less now. I'm going to finish it off, and then I'm going to do the same thing I did here. Oh no, there's a hair of mine on it! There's a hair! Doesn't matter. Yes, I'm using really a Japanese soup spoon for this. Don't know why I do this either, but it's working. It's actually working. Okay, I have to wait. I have to wait. One thing I should mention before, and some people will be very angry with me now, I should use gloves. I know that. I know that. Oh no. I can still use it. I should use gloves with this stuff, and I don't, and some people dislike this, and I will dislike it too as soon as I get an allergy or whatever, but at the moment I don't have any, and I hate working with gloves. But you really should do it. It's the worst thing you can do to your own health. Use them. Yes, I'm not a good example. Okay. You only need, I don't know, 4 to 10% of that stuff. I don't know how much you put in there. It's just some sort of, it's a Oh, it's just Kirk said in Star Trek. I'm just watching Star Trek meanwhile. It's a gut feeling. I like that. Okay, I mixed it up now. And I'm going to put it into the form. Be sure that you don't have any little air bubbles in there, because later you have to use the putty to get them away again. Yeah, and now let's use the glass fiber and laminate it in there. It should be, because you see that the glass fiber first it's white, and when you put it in there, when you have the perfect mixture of glass fiber and epoxy, it should turn, what is that in English? Well, you should be able to look through. That's it. Yep. My problem is it's going, because this here's two components, it's gonna get very hard very soon, so I have to hurry. Okay, the rest will be putty. I'll show it to you. Very thin. My problem is this little part down here. I was too late, but it's okay. Now, really, just take off the gloves. Actually, this is already hard. I will just peel it off. I don't care. Yeah, that's it so far. I think it's time now to try and get this thing out. I'm not sure how it's going to work because this here, I will not be able to get it out. This part will break. I know that already, it's alright. I won't be able to use this form again anyway, I think. I'm scared. Oh god. Whoa! Oh my god, I got it out and actually it's not so bad. Wait. Here, this is just what was standing over it. I can actually use that form again. And it's so light. Yeah. Now I can destroy the clay model and I will try to put it on. I proudly present you this. Yes, it worked out, I think. I hope so. I can move, which is important. I just need to around the edges here, but that's not so bad. It's just like sanding or cutting or whatever. And here, here comes the green cloth, and then here is another single piece, and then comes the collar.